Okay, so right now I'm going to be doing a hem stitch. So based on what I remember here is that you've already got from the next one. Once that's done, you go down into the hole to the left of it, and then basically you go across. So I'm going every 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Instead of coming up here, I have to go up, and I've gone up 1, 2, 3, okay? So I've gone across 4 and up 3. So then I go up through here, I pull through all my yarn. Ooh. Of course, it's gonna cause a knot at this, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go back through the hole that originally went through, and if I don't remember where it is, I just tug because it shows me. But instead of going back to this hole, I'm going to go across the 4 on the main line. When I do that, I'm going to put this yarn on top of it so it makes a little knot. Pull everything through again. Okay, and then I just cinch it. So let's do it again. All right, in the hole beside, I go across my 4 threads because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 because that's what I've decided to do for this particular one. Come through. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to go back in the hole I went through, but across this time, the 4 threads. I'm going to put this underneath so that I can make my little knot, and I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to cinch, and that's it. Okay, so now we're at the very end there of the hem stitching there, basically. So what you end up doing is you end up doing the very last part right there. And then once you're done, you're going to basically just kind of enter and fish the yarn back the other way. I'll do it about an inch or whatever, and then leave a tail hanging so that once it's washed and everything's completed, I can cut it off and it will seamlessly go into the actual body of the work. Okay. Okay, so we're finished the blanket, and I wanted to do the hem stitch on the other side. Now you can see from over here, okay, I'm starting from the left-hand side this time. Being a right-handed person, I should not have done that because it's not natural for me. And so obviously if you're left-handed, it'll feel much more comfortable. I left the basically 4 lengths of whatever the width of the blanket happened to be. Okay, obviously I threaded it through the needle. I made a little lock stitch at the end here just to kind of secure it before I started. So let's go over here and see what I'm doing here. So basically I finished the last one here. Okay, so just like the other video, okay, we're going to go down beside. This time we're going basically to the right as opposed to the left. Okay, I'm going to come across 4 threads each time. And then I'm going to go up basically 2 holes, as you can see. So I'm going to bring the needle through the second hole there. The second stitch. Whoop. There we go. Okay. All right. And bring everything through. I'm going to go through this hole beside again, but instead of coming up the second stitch, I'm just going to go straight across the 4 threads. All right. I'm going to pull that through. I'm going to hold on to this, okay? Because on the other video, basically, I ended up putting it underneath. This time I'm actually having the thread on top to make that knot. And as I fish everything through, okay, it's going to pull it and it's going to cinch it tight. So same thing, I'm going to go through the side on the right-hand side. I'm going to go across the 4 and up 2 stitches, which will be right here, okay? All right. Pull everything through. And I'm going to go through, and remember, tug the rope if you don't know where you had to go in between, okay? So then I go down underneath. I'm going to go across the 4, not going up this time, just across the 4. Hang on to your rope, okay? And then I'm going to basically have the rope on top, or the yarn on top of it, so that I can make basically my knot. And I just cinch it tight.